Hey guys, welcome back. So it's been 5 days after the hard freeze. I'm in Zone 9B, West Florida, about 35 minutes north of Tampa, Florida. Our low was supposed to be 31. There have been reports of 25 in my area. And you can see how cold it got. Look at the bananas, completely fried. And you can see there's black spots on the grass, completely burnt some of the grass. You can see the yellowing. I mean, we got super cold, so I don't know the official temperature here at my place, but we got the frost. And I made a video the day of the frost, and you can still see there was some frost left over. I did not cover my trees, and I do not recommend doing that. If you're in an area where you are going to get some frost, if you can, if your trees are small enough, put a cover on them. Just make sure the cover is not sitting directly on the top of your tree. I've been doing this for a few years. I've been growing in this property for about 4 years, and then I've had fruit trees at other places. So it's not my first time around. I'm kind of already familiar with the layout of the land. So what I did, this is me risking it. I didn't cover any of these trees, but in this video you're going to see how some mangoes did, and some are good, some are bad. You're going to look at the avocados. So enough talking, let me show you. This is Pickering mango. This tree has been hit before because it's in the front of the property where it's the most exposed, and these leaves are going to turn brown, but this tree will still produce. It'll drop the leaves and it'll still throw out some penicles, so I'm not worried about Pickering. This is a winter Mexican avocado, no covers, looks amazing, and it's starting to push out. We got some more avocados here, look amazing. This is Barbados cherry, very close to the house, actually right up against the house. Leaves look amazing. Check out Kerry mango. I was not going to cover this tree. This is way too big, and Kerry looks amazing. Flowers look amazing. No covering. Supposedly my area got down to, the low was 25. Let's see what else we got. Let's look at coconut cream mango. No damage on the leaves. Now we see some cold damage on ice cream mango, but not bad at all. I mean, the leaves are just, this looks good. Right here you can see a little bit of some copper, some brown to it, but where it's flowering, they look amazing. Let's check out Glen mango. There's no way I was going to cover this. If I would have to build a structure to cover this tree at this point, and I don't want to put anything on top because you can damage the pinnacles. So again, I just took the chance, and the pinnacles still look nice and healthy. The leaves look great. So not bad for going into the high 20s, but they are protected by some cypress trees. So this whole area here has some protection. So if you don't have this sort of protection, please make sure you cover your trees, because they may look like Pickering mango if you don't. And this is orange sherbet. Looks amazing. This is a seedling tree and looks like it took a little bit of damage. So what this tells me is some trees just do better than others, but this one already looked kind of rough, so I'm not surprised. It just may not be a healthy tree, so it struggled. Let's go back here and look at diamond mango. Diamond mango's like, what, 20s? Unfazed, but again, it is protected by the cypress trees. Guava, it's looking good. Let's come over here to the key lime, unfazed. Key lime doesn't mind. Longan, unfazed. This is a tangerine, dancing tangerine. Probably likes that cold weather. Another longan that has been struggling but didn't get affected by the cold. This is a Grumichama. Shows some sign of cold stress, but looks like it's going to survive. Let's go over here to this little pickering that I got tucked away. Looks great. Actually, we'll go look at, there is a sugarloaf that I know got some damage. Let's go to sugarloaf. Okay, this is sugarloaf, and yeah, this one got damaged. You can see the frost, and these flowers look toasted. So I don't think this one is going to do very well, but we'll go back here to Honeykiss. Honeykiss looks amazing, and there's some parts of sugarloaf that look pretty good, but I don't think this one's gonna fly. It may push more flowers out. I don't think these are gonna survive though. They look nice and crispy. So this one didn't do well. So let's go back and we'll take a look at orange. No, not orange sherbet. We'll take a look at Venus mango. We're going to pass by a peach cobbler mango here. We'll see how this one. Peach cobbler. This already had some yellow to it, and this is not a good area. I got to figure it out. I had a Valencia Pride here, and it did the same thing. It turned yellow. So I'm not sure if it's the oak tree that's suffocating this tree. Not sure, but may need to give it some more water. So besides that, it looks amazing. No brown on the leaves. Let's check on Venus mango. This is the one that had damage when I pulled into the property. It had the frost still on it, and I tried to hose the frost off, but it was too late. So we do have some damage at the top. Hey, little guy. But this pinnacle looks nice and healthy. So it looks like the bottom's going to have to make up for the top on this one. These leaves will turn brown and they'll fall off. I think Venus is still going to produce. Look at that pinnacle coming out. Looks healthy. So we're going to shoot over to Pina Colada and Valencia Pride. They're closer to the lake, so we'll see what's up with them. And the mulberries are starting to wake up, and they're starting to fruit. This is a Thai dwarf mulberry. All my mulberries are starting to wake up. I'll make a video just on mulberries here very soon once they all leaf out. So let's shoot over to the other mangoes. Before we look at Valencia Pride and Pina Colada, check out green Malayan coconut. Looks really good. And then Fiji over here does have a little brown to Fiji, but it did this last year. The new growth is already coming out and it looks much better. But this is protected, guys. This is not in a wide open area. There's a Jamaican cherry. Leaves look great. It's not wide open. But oh, look at the miracle fruit. This one has some cold, but it gets like this every year regardless of the freeze. So this is going to bounce back and look good. Let's go back to the mangoes. So we're going to look at Valencia Pride. This one's got to bounce back. I know it is. This is the breadfruit, and it was already looking rough because of Hurricane Milton. The freeze just put the icing on the cake, but we'll see. I'm gonna leave it alone. Hopefully it comes back. So we're gonna give that one a couple months to recover. This is my little Valencia Pride that was up at the front of the property, and then I moved it because it wasn't doing good. Doing much better in this spot, and no damage on the leaves. And this is Pina Colada pushing out some flowers. No damage on Pina Colada. And this is my struggling sweet tart. Does look like it has a little bit of browning, but this tree's been struggling ever since I moved it, and I had to move it. It was where the greenhouse was at, just never recovered. And there's a cha-cha, and the cha-cha looks pretty good. Yep, cha-cha looks good. I'm gonna show you a tree that surprised me. We have, let me see, my bananas on this side. See, this is what I mean about if you look at my bananas that are out in the open and they're brown, check out these that are under the cypress trees. So if you're gonna push the boundaries, make sure you have some overhead protection. I have these cypress trees that are protecting these bananas. If I didn't have that, this would all be brown. But surprisingly, my Mesa Sapote, no protection, looks good. But I'm gonna show you another mame that looks really good. The Jabos took the red Jabo, looks the worst. Sabra looks like it always does. Papayas, not too bad. Check out papayas, still good. But let me show you this real quick and then we'll end the video right here. Coffee looks good. A few other things in here looks good. Check out this mame. Not bad for going into the high 20s, or maybe my area has a microclimate, so maybe I got into the low 30s. But look, it is starting to flower. That's it for this video, guys. Let me know in the comments how you did. Look at dragon fruit. That's some cold damage right there. That rust, it looks like rust, is cold damage. But let me know how you guys did. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.